shark.
What are we naming every fucking animal in the world?
A rat.
You guys are missing the most obvious fucking one. Hey, it's the 15-Minute Morning Show podcast. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
There's Garrett, there's Brody in the den, and there's Scotty B. Danielle had to go take a phone call, so we're looking at her sugar skulls.
Did she steal those from your wedding?
Yes,
Like she
she
stole
did.
everything else?
She bagged up so much.
She stole everything. There's Nate, and there's Gandhi, and there's Froggy, and there's Scary.
Hi.
Hello.
All right. I've done my job. Go ahead.
You know what I
15
miss?
minutes to go.
What do you miss?
You know what I miss? When it was Wednesday and Elvis used to ask Froggy, "Hey, Froggy, what day is today?" And Froggy would say,
Hump day.
"Why did you stop Froggy from doing that? Did you just get annoyed
Because,
from
yes,
it?"
he was annoyed by it.
No, I thought I was entertained the first 500 times he did it.
Right.
and it was a pop culture thing of the moment at that moment.
Right.
But
No,
that
no,
moment
the
has since-
moments before.
Yeah.
See, Nate, before you got here, I also used to do very nice, and he liked that as well for the first 500 times. But
He
then
was
after
quoting-
a while, yeah.
He was quoting a line from Borat 2 years after Borat came out. I mean,
He was doing the Budweiser
So
frogs
when do you-
in 2012.
Yeah, when
Exactly.
do you put the pop culture reference to bed? Like, when is it done? Any pop culture reference.
Says the guy with the Schwimmer haircut.
Like,
Wow.
I feel like none of them are done. Everything just comes right back on
Yeah.
TikTok
Bing
like
bong,
10 years
fuck your
later.
life.
So. Okay.
I don't.
Well, I think with Froggy, too, the other thing was he sounded like the camel in the commercial.
Yeah.
Right.
Pitch perfect.
Hump day.
All right.
okay.
That's all I got.
Should we talk about New Year's resolutions, or did anybody even make them?
Fuck that.
Do
Okay.
people still do that?
No.
I don't.
No. My favorite meme is that I saw. It said, I already fucked up 2022. 2023 is going to be awesome.
It's going to be my year.
I think people
great.
think that they want to do something, but nobody sticks to it.
But
I thought that I wanted to eat better this year, but I haven't done that yet.
So you're a different person for 9 days, and then you're back. Hey, can we talk about a scandal that's going on in the background?
yes.
what's happening?
We played the Family Feud today, and Nate brought in a question with answers that were totally fabricated about what strippers touch their toes with in their stripper exercise class.
Yeah.
He never. That wasn't even a thing. He made all those answers up.
Okay, if you believe for a second that all of the questions on Steve Harvey's version of Family Feud actually have answers from people that are saying those things, then you got another thing coming.
Yeah, no.
None of that shit is real.
They say
go
they
out
poll
on
the
Hollywood
audience.
Boulevard and they stand there and they literally take
Bullshit.
100 responses from tourists, and the top 5 answers are on the board of those responses, and the numbers of how many people said that are next to the
But
answer
no,
on the
because
board.
if you ask 100 people the same question, you're going to get probably 55 answers.
All right.
So you have to
why you
have a
take the top
multiple
ones.
choice, and then what's happening is the writers put together a funny multiple choice, and then the people on Hollywood Boulevard answer A, B, C, D, E.
But you didn't even go to
No.
Hollywood Boulevard. You came up with a bogus question, and you gave the answers in the order you thought it would be.
Yeah. And we were
And
doing
they
a
were
New Year's
terrible.
resolution, Family Feud. You started
Yep.
talking about boobs.
Well,
Kind of thing Froggy would do.
And like the first answer was with their hands. That's not even kind of creative. It's stripper class. They're supposed to touch their toes with
Right.
something.
That's why I
not
said
their
nose.
hands.
Right,
And nose
right.
was number 2.
All right, well, do you want to go to the tiebreaker category that I have right
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
did
Is
you make
it
this shit up too?
nonsensical? Yeah.
here? No, this one actually I went and...
let's play the feud.
Here we go.
By the way, Brody was very quick to let us know he didn't write any of these.
Stuff I wrote still on the paper. So
All right, everybody, listen to the feud.
Well, okay.
They couldn't hear you.
Same family
I think
says
the stripper
before.
class thing was a little more fun, but it wasn't real. It was
Right.
fake.
Yeah, it's entertaining. All right, here we go. Final tiebreaker round.
Okay.
And polled 100 squirrels for this question. Name something a squirrel might get in a fight with if it tried to take his nuts.
Wait, who's
Danielle.
answering?
Okay, you made this shit up, Nate.
No, I went
What
out.
is the question again?
I went out and I asked 100 squirrels what they fought with. So name something a squirrel might get in a fight with if it tried to take his nuts. Danielle.
Like another animal type answer?
Yeah,
Like that?
hello.
Oh, raccoon.
Yay!
Number 4 answer.
No, what?
That raccoon would
Four.
A
win.
raccoon is so
No.
much bigger. Be afraid of
Yeah.
it.
We'd kill
It doesn't
him.
mean he's going to win the fight.
What about another squirrel?
Let's check
That
it.
very good. Yes.
Another squirrel.
What is it?
That's a
Open
good one.
season here?
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
what about the Planters Nut Company? Mr. Peanut.
No.
I can see Mr. Squirrel and Mr. Peanut getting into a fight with his monocle.
Sorry.
What about a person?
class-
No top hat and cane.
A person.
How about a dog? Let's call
A
it
dog?
Oh, no.
No.
A chipmunk.
A
A
cat.
chipmunk.
A shark.
What are we naming every fucking animal in the
What about
world?
a rat? A rat.
You guys are missing the most obvious fucking one.
An elephant.
mailman.
An elephant. Elephants
An
love
elephant?
peanuts. Yes.
No.
A snake. A snake.
You have an elephant.
A water bug.
Do you have an
cock.
elephant in your yard?
No. Elephants love peanuts.
I know, but did he say?
They're
Danielle's
acorns.
bearded dragon.
Did we say a bird? Yeah.
Did somebody say bird?
I said bird.
Oh, bird. That's good.
Yes.
Hey.
Top 4 answers. There you go.
Birds don't steal
another
nuts from
squirrel,
squirrels.
chipmunk, and a raccoon.
I was going to say tree.
They're supposed to be fun. Come on, guys.
Did you make those up? All of those?
No, that
also?
one I found somewhere.
Where?
Family Feud.
No, tell us where you found it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go there now.
He found it up his ass. That's where he found
Right.
I don't know if I believe this.
it.
By the way, speaking of Steve Harvey, that Judge Steve Harvey show wasn't awful. I watched it last night. It was
Really?
okay.
And wait, what were you saying? That some town somewhere gave him to let him
Well,
be a
I don't
judge?
know. Hey, is he a judge or just,
I
is
don't
like
know.
like the jurisdiction he's in just signed a paper and said, "Yeah, you're honorary." You just say, "Yeah, I have a verdict."
I think it's that though, Scotty, too, because just like you can become a minister to over a wedding ceremony, just like Nate. You know, Elvis, you could become a judge. Like you could have your own show.
Oh, I'm judging you all right.
But do those judgments actually count against the people, or is
No,
it like
I don't
people's
think so
court
because
where?
No, I'll
technically,
tell you.
I know. Weren't we on People's Court one time?
Yeah, Scared.
Technically,
Yeah.
it's a game show. Those
Right.
are all
Right.
technically
Yes.
game shows, so it's a prize that you're winning. So
Right.
I don't
Yes.
think that people have to pay.
When the
And-
I
credits roll.
watched. They don't. I watched the end. If you read the end credits, it tells you exactly what happens.
Paid for
So,
the
like,
computer.
if the maximum amount that you could sue somebody for in New York is $5,000, and they have a pot of $5,000, and if the plaintiff wins all of their claim and they claimed $5,000, they get all of it. But if they only made a claim for like $2,500, they'll get their $2,500, and then they split what's left of it.
Right.
It's nonsense.
Gandhi, I got to
What
show
were-
you my
Froggy,
episode of People's Court.
I'm
where
sorry,
I was
pardon
on.
me. Froggy, what were you going to say?
That's
He's
exactly
been trying
it.
to talk for an hour.
I was on the Judge Joe Brown show, and it was the same thing. On the Judge Joe
Hold
Brown
on, where's
show,
this audio? How we've
I'm
never
sure,
seen.
I'm sure it's out there. I was on the Judge Joe Brown show years ago, and we lost. And when we were leaving, I'm like, what are we going to do now? We owe this stupid shit. But we didn't. In fact,
Yeah.
it was part of the thing, and they just, it's all for TV show purposes.
That's what it's saying about this too. It's saying that he is not legally a judge, but
right.
just like on shows like Judge Judy, it's going to be the same thing. If you lose or win, it doesn't matter. Everybody gets paid. You don't have to pay out of pocket. They
I
take care
can't
of all your
believe it. You
legal
guys are
fees.
giving me shit. Meanwhile, Steve Harvey's banging a gavel. Come on.
I'm a judge.
Can we go back to why Froggy was on Judge Joe Brown? What did you do?
So I worked for this guy who the guy I told you earlier on the show was a total jackass. And he he went in our office, our morning show office, and he took our radio boombox that we had paid for with our own money. He threw it on the ground and smashed it because there was something on the air he didn't like. So when he did, I said, you have to buy us a new boombox. And he did not. Well, then we sued him for the boombox purposes, and the Judge Joe Brown show picked it up, and we flew all the way to California, and sure enough, they found that he was guilty, not us, for smashing our boombox. But it's all bullshit. Those shows are all BS anyways.
For a $40 boombox?
It was more than that.
It's the principle.
Right.
In small claims court, it is always the
You
principle.
can't go
Oh my
smashing my
God.
shit because you don't like what somebody else said about you on the radio. That doesn't work that way.
Exactly.
Exactly. Thank you, Bubba.
Like next time, I smashed the microwave oven, but it was my microwave oven.
That's
Then
right.
you'd have to sue yourself at that point. You can play the plaintiff and the defendant.
I bought a new one.
Like the time you smashed your baritone horn. Remember that?
Yes. It was my baritone horn. I can smash it if I want.
I love this.
Oh my gosh, when we were on that show, that judge show, I was
People's
so
Court.
pregnant. Yeah. I look back at the footage now, I'm like an Oompa Loompa.
So basically, Carolina, who used to be on our show, she sued me on the People's Court because I threw a roll of toilet paper.
I saw that episode. They reran it not too long ago, and I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell? I
And
know these people.
A bottle of water fell and destroyed her MacBook. And it was It was
You
actually
threw
had
toilet
every-
paper. You threw
I
toilet
threw
paper.
toilet paper at
Right.
her. But it wasn't at her. It was to help. It was, whatever. Point is, at the very end of that show.
Whoa. Back
Point
up.
is,
By the way, spoiler alert, this is why you lost.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Why were you throwing toilet paper? You haven't answered the question.
I threw a roll of Bounty paper towels, actually.
Paper towels.
I was throwing her paper
Why?
towels.
Why?
I don't know, because we got free paper towels. A whole case came in. I'm like, here you go. And I threw them, and she wasn't
Hurricane
looking,
relief.
and I destroyed her laptop because the bottle of water fell over. And all I will say is, I got sued, and I lost. And it was Judge Christina, Judge Million, or whoever she was. Christina
Milian.
That wasn't the
Christina
judge.
Milian?
That wasn't the judge.
Whatever
That's
the
actually her
case,
name.
It was actually embarrassing to lose, but at the end of the day, they did a little wink, wink, and they said, "You don't have to pay. You're off the hook. We're going to pay both the plaintiff and the defendant." So yeah.
Should we take Scotty on to the People's Court and somebody sue him because he broke that computer after
Yes.
Diamond and
It's the
Andrew and
perfect
Company
case.
scared him?
It
yeah, because
really
they'll get
is.
it paid.
They would take that.
Because that was mine, and I want reimbursement
Well, you
for
should
that.
sue
Yeah.
Scotty B.
And then we'll get to the bottom of
By the
who's
way-
actually
by
at
the way,
fault here.
You threw my very expensive computer onto the ground and never once said I'm sorry.
That's
no one ever
bullshit.
said I'm sorry.
Yes, I did. I texted you. I'll go look. I absolutely said
You
I'm
went
sorry.
you went for a text. I'm sorry. That's like a phone. That's a phone call. That's
Yeah,
a
that's
face
like
to
a-
face.
That's like a
That's right.
breakup
I
over
wanted
text.
But a
Not cool.
text, there's evidence.
A public apology.
It may be an in-person visit.
By the way, it's still here.
Scary.
There it is.
That's the broken.
Scotty, this is your chance to do it on camera. Record your big
Oh no,
apology.
it wouldn't be genuine right now.
Okay. Then to the People's Court we
Wait
go.
a minute, hold
I
on.
can't wait.
Wait. Hold on. I texted you, I'm sorry, and then you wound up calling me. I was on the toilet. I remember I answered on the toilet.
Oh, my
And I
gosh.
said, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
Now I
was
want
on
an
the toilet.
apology that you were talking to me on the toilet.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you talked to me on the toilet too when we were in the grocery store.
That means you have
eating?
poopicles
What
on
is
your
wrong
phone.
with you?
Hold on. That doesn't count. He had to call you for the apology, Scotty. I mean, the many levels here. I mean, it's obvious.
I very rarely answer the phone on the toilet unless it's incredibly important.
Who here, Scotty? Who here in the room would you answer the toilet for? We already know Elvis.
Answer the toilet.
Like
That's
being
it.
on the toilet, who would you answer the phone for?
That's it.
No, you answered for me too.
Well, there was something going on that I needed to talk to you about.
While you were shitting.
Yes.
Oh man, that's nasty.
You know what, Scotty? I don't believe you. I think if I called you on the toilet, you would answer just to tell me you were on the toilet and then hang up.
You're a little bit different. I might.
So now we've got 3 people.
You're a little bit different.
You see, during the course of the day, the only time I ever hear from Alex, he calls me when he's on the toilet. While he's at work.
Well, 'cause that's
Hey,
when
what's
people
going
have
on?
time.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm on the toilet. Why are you on the toilet? Can't you call me
Multitasking.
when you're not on the toilet? There's got to be other times when you're not on the toilet you can call me.
I could tell. Like, I hear the echo in the room, and people are like, "How do you know? How do you know?" I'm like, "I hear the echo. It's a very obvious echo that you're in the bathroom right now. I don't know what you're doing, but you're in the bathroom."
True. How are we doing on time there, Frog?
Oh, we got you can be done in there whenever you want.
Because sometimes in the Zoom room we hear an echo. I just assume we're all in the bathroom,
Right.
like Garrett's saying. Okay.
Hey,
right.
Elvis, tomorrow, can you be the judge? Can we get like listeners that have problems, and then you could be the judge, like Steve Harvey?
Well, I've been the judge on this show many times.
Judge Crotch.
Yeah, we
me
do
judge-
that.
Yeah, Judge
Is
Crotch.
it you? Is it them? Also, we all get to judge. That's fun.
Yeah, I like
But
it
we
when
don't. We're not going to
all
pay
judge.
for their stuff.
Yeah, I used to bring my is it you, is it them to you guys when it was Lisa and I, but you people just always take Lisa's side and tell me I'm wrong and a piece of shit. So I
Because
don't
you're
bring it
always
anymore.
wrong.
Yeah, you're always
wrong.
wrong.
No.
Wrong.
To be fair, that's
Yeah.
not true. I sided with you several times, Froggy. That's not a very fair statement.
Okay.
There's been one time, maybe.
All right. Well, the steam is gone. Can we get out of here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.